It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions, and it's coming up next.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop them. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go from Ford Field. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by former number 1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But what he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down. To throw is Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. Seventh play, opening drive, and here's third down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead. Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
You see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step, and a strong performance here certainly help him achieve that goal.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Gibbs. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Anytime you run a play action pass, you're really hoping to slow the pass rush down. They're thinking it's a run, and it gives your quarterback a little bit more time to look downfield. But in this case, the pass rush was on him the second he got to the back of his drop, and that could be the first of many sacks to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 3-point game. The Rams offense ready to see the football for the second time. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. To the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
The Lions offense ready for their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Our throw complete to Tim Patrick. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A second down throw for Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down, and it's an incompletion. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. To throw is Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down, and here comes fourth down. Here's the Lions punt team now. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They put Adams in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw is Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Raymond going to return it. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Patrick motioning here. On 1st down, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First and 10. Goff to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Lions 1st down. Now Goff. All alone, it's the tight end, Laporta. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll go play action with Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. Here's a 2nd and 6. A toss to the right, and here comes Gibbs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with, how well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at about the 8, and he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Rams offense ready for this. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is what happens when you play really disciplined team defense. Everybody on a blitz call has to hit the appropriate gap. You want to make sure you don't have 2 defenders in the same area, and when you execute it perfectly like they did here, it results in a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Third and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. A gain there of 15. 1st down, LA. Back to throw, Stafford. That's caught by Puka. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing again is Stafford. And that is incomplete.
This is teach tape. This is exactly how they teach defensive linemen to rush the quarterback. First order of business is obviously get a sack, get to the quarterback, disrupt the pocket. If you can't get there, get big in the throwing lane, and that's exactly why.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line, so work to do starting with this 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. This will be incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete. Here's Jack Fox now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Here comes Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Rams offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Quickly, and it's Adams. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. It's another run here for Williams. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. Atwell sent in motion here. On 1st down, right back to Williams. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He gets it into the hands of Atwell. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play. Here's 2nd and 6. On the carry, it's Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Nice change of pace there on the back end, Mike. They brought dime defense, which means they have 6 defensive backs. That's a lot of guys back there defending this passing game, and when the quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball, he tends to hold it longer than his offensive line can protect for, and he goes down for the sack.
Here's Ethan Evans now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close, out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. The Lions offense ready to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Throwing here is Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. He's still on his feet. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Detroit. Patrick motioning here. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Goff to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Goff to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing, Goff. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from 30 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Lions go out to a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Rams offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Right back to Adams. He's got it again. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. The incomplete coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To the air again, Stafford. And that is incomplete. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return, and he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Lions offense and receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set for this next possession, and it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Cameron Curl up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. Now, Goff. And that is incomplete. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Detroit. Now, fair catch, he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he'll be taken down at as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, they'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On play action, it's Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Again, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Stafford to throw again. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing again is Stafford. That one caught by Adams. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third down, 3 to go. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. DJ Reed that time. Good tight coverage, and he's able to get a hand on it. Here's the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. One final throw before the break. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. In the first half, it was the veteran quarterback Jared Goff who had command of the offense. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down. The tackle's made at about the 38-yard line. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. On second down, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now Goff. And on third down, that ball incomplete. The Lions will punt this ball away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The visitors' offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll do so with first and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best play action teams, what they do so well is they marry the run game and the pass game. Before the ball is snapped, it all looks the same down and distance, pre-snap ID. Unfortunately, in this case, the defense knew exactly what was coming. They knew it was pass. They rushed the passer and come away with a sack.
They'll go with Williams. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
That one into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Atwell sent in motion here. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. It was Derek Barnes with the stop. Stafford now on 3rd down. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw is Goff. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Third and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. And now here comes the punt team, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll find his tight end in the middle of the field to Higbee. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Third and 5. Off play action. It's Stafford. He gets this complete, finding Adams. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down. They put Adams in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. 2nd down, it's Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. He'll manage only a couple. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
When you can generate interior pressure and move that pocket into the lap of the quarterback, man, it is hard for these quarterbacks to escape. They want to be able to step up in the pocket, step into their throw. Instead, he's retreating, and he takes the big sack.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a 3-point game. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Gibbs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action, and this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The best blitz designs are when you have more rushers than the offense has blockers, and that's exactly what happened here. They're able to create a free blitzer off the outside, and with that free lane to the quarterback, he's able to take advantage of it.
On 4th down, out comes the punter. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Rams offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Stafford. This one complete to Atwell. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stafford to throw again. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing again is Stafford. He'll get this out wide, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Third down and 9. To the air again, Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First and 10. Patrick motioning here. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Goff. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Here's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to tie things up here in the 4th. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter. all even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and Davante Adams heading back onto the field. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They had a shot there to take the lead with that big play. He's got an open receiver. He just needs to put it on him. And here in the fourth quarter, those critical plays mean that much more. And you just can't afford to miss open targets, especially downfield like that.
They put Adams in motion. Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Punt team headed out for the Rams. Important punt here in this tie game late. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense ready to get back to work. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. Here's the Lions punt team now. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the give, it's Williams. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Rams punting unit coming out. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. To throw is Goff. Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. 1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Throwing, Goff. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up 3rd down. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. and they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Rams offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. Play action now for Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Second down, it's Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield. Third and long. Now it's Stafford. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Lions offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. This throw out wide to St. Brown. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 4th down, Goff. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the 1st down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Stafford to the left side, and Adams has it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
A 1st down throw for Stafford. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Here comes 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Here's Williams. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, L.A.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to force overtime. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are gonna get some more. Headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Driving the run by Williams. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Now a first throw here in overtime. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford. He's taken down for a sack.
The whole idea of play action is to slow the pass rush down to allow your quarterback to protection to work the ball downfield. That's where a lot of the big play opportunities come in the NFL. And in this case, the defensive line was thinking pass the entire time. The offensive line can't hold up, and it results in a sack.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. His kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Lions offense headed back to take over once more. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Back over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. They hand it to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Wide open. It is Williams for the grab. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. Throwing here is Goff. That is caught. He got it. And that's a game winner here in overtime. So it's a win here for the Lions. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to come away with a victory. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from down.